Hi, it's PW. Welcome to my channel, and here's how I make Trinibago.
So now we're gonna wash the meat with some flour. So you just throw some flour in some water and you try and clean the meat out with that. And so now what we're going to do is just drain that water out, add in a fresh batch of water, ensure that the meat is cleaned well, and we drain that water out. Now our meat is ready to be seasoned.
So here we have our seasoning for our meat. We have salt, we have our mixed seasoning, oregano with parsley, black pepper, chilies. We also have 2 Magi all-purpose and chief all-purpose, and we also have chicken seasoning. So what you're going to do now is add these seasonings into the meat. Ensure that you have a tablespoon of each seasoning for your meat, depending on how much meat you seasoned. So I'm adding this in now, and I'm going to mix it up. Be sure to wash your hands before mixing your seasoning with your meat. And I always add some curry. You're probably wondering why I add curry. Curry is something that I always add to my meat no matter what I am going to cook. I love curry. So with my way of making pelau, I always add a little curry to my meat, and now I'm just going to dive in and start mixing that up. When I'm finished, I'm going to add my green seasonings and show you that procedure.
We have pre-chopped, pre-blended celery, chive, shadow benny, pimento, garlic. We're gonna mix that up in there as well. And then we're gonna take this and put it into the refrigerator to set for a minute or two, just to marinate. Put on your pot on the stove and you set it to high for the pot to heat up. And when the pot is heated up and you add the oil into the pot, you'll lower down the heat to medium. You want to put just enough oil to burn the sugar, and that's about it. Here we have 1 pot spoon of sugar. I add that to my pot of oil and I just give it a little stir and let the sugar dissolve. So as you can see, the sugar is already dissolving and start bubbling. I just mix that up until it turns into a caramel brown bubble, or until it raises into a caramel bubble, and then I know it's ready and it's time to add the meat.
So now the meat is out the fridge and it's ready to go into the pot. So I'm just gonna mix this up just to ensure that to the center of the sugar is already caramelized and ready to put the meat inside. So I'm gonna just mix it up a little bit, ensure that the sugar raised to the level that I want it to raise, and then I'm gonna add in my meat. As you can see, my sugar is ready and it's time to throw in the meat.
Give that chicken a stir or two to ensure that all the chicken gets the brown sugar on it, and then we cover the pot. As you can see, our chicken have browned or got its color, and we already had it covered. So now we're going to add our seasoning to the pot, and then we're going to add some water, leave this covered, and then add in our rice. Add a little bit of salt. We're going to add some Magi chicken to the pot. We're going to add some all-purpose And we're also going to add some coconut milk. I choose to use the packed coconut milk because it's easier accessible. Added some water and a piece of goldenrod and also a pimento to the pot. So now we're going to let this sit for like 5 minutes and then we're going to add in our rice. According to how much people you're serving, you're going to add rice to that. So I'm serving 12 people, so I'm going to add 1.5 cup of this cup of rice to this pot. So guys, my phone died. So I added a tin of green peas and also a tin of peas and carrots. And as you can see, we just added water as we go so the rice could boil and get soft. So we're gonna low down the heat now and cover the pot and let that finish cook up. Now our pilau is finished and I just topped it up with a little coleslaw, as cabbage, carrots, a little hint of black pepper and mayo together. Trinibago.